Hey everyone, welcome back to another Painting with Jay. As always, my name is Jay. So grab a brush, grab some paints, grab some models, and paint along with me. Let's rid a world of unpainted models. Adam, you missed a spot. Shout out to Cody Rue. So, I'm going to keep working on my AdMech army. I'm coming down to the end of the month. My goal was to finish my AdMech army by the end of the month. And we'll have to see. I'm going to keep painting. And I have about 10 days left of the month. I have a bunch more models, so we'll have to get some stuff done today in today's Painting with Jay and keep going. I'm working on 6 Sindonian Dragoons, I believe they're called. Yeah, the Dragoons, the guys with the big tasers. That's cool. Sindonian Dragoons, I believe they're called. Yes. So let's keep painting them. Yes, and let's keep going. And I'll keep talking. I hope your quarantines are going well. Let's get painting. Hey everyone, so I'm working on 3 of these Sindonian Dragoons. I'm painting all of them up in a Martian color scheme, and you can see they're on their way. Today I'm going to be painting up some really usually my cleanup colors. So by the end of this video, I should hopefully have the majority of them done. Pretty close to being done. I think they're going to be, yeah. Today's the 21st, so I'm going to take some gray liner and paint up these guys. So right now I'm painting all the black areas in the model I use gray liner for. My goal was to finish all of my AdMech army by the end of April, which may or may not happen. It's not definite that I'm going to finish it. It's not a definite that I'm not going to finish it. Now, if I don't hit my goal, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to keep painting and just get them all done. But it's nice to hit your goals, to set the goals and finish them. And I'm really excited to start painting my next army. It's an army I've been waiting to paint for a while as well. My AdMech I've been waiting to paint for a long time. So, of course, I'm really glad that I got this one done first. And, yeah, it's been really a fun army to paint. So as you can see, I'm just going to paint all the black areas. Just gonna there we go. And I'm excited. I really want to get a game in the near future. One day, when this pandemic is behind us, I'm going to play some AdMech. Whether it be at a tournament, some friendly games. I am excited to get this army on the tabletop. And have some fun. It's a very interesting army, because it is a horde army. And the amount of models I painted over these last few months, they don't actually add up to a lot of points. It's like 20, I think I have like 2,700 points. So it'll give me a little bit of flexibility in a game. But of course I can always just bring in a knight. Knights do basically count as AdMech, right? The Questoris house. So, yeah, so that'd be cool. But I'm very happy to get them done, and then start the next painting chapter. And it's going to be fun. I'm really excited for my next army. Another horde army. And pick that. And I'm going to give myself
probably 4 or 5 months for my next army. Probably till the end of summer. You know? Go paint to the end of summer. This is the year. This is the year that if I keep painting at the rate I'm going, this is the year that I will be done. My 40K models. Wow. Wow. You know? That's all I can say is wow. And it feels really good. It feels really good to have the painting done. You know? It feels really good. My next army, I've decided, I've really wanted to put these contrast paints to the ultimate test. And so I am going to paint my next army using primarily contrast paints. Which should, if they do what they're supposed to do, drastically cut down on my painting time. And since I'm painting a horde army, that would really help. Right? Yeah. It's really going to help my my speed. And I'm excited to give him a really fun, fair shake, right? If I paint an entire army with contrast paints, it'd give me a very good test of how good they are. And do they accomplish what they're supposed to do? There you go. So as you can see here, this one, once you paint the black areas, it's really going to clean it up. And then next I'm going to paint blues after this and paint, the blues, which is a lot of the wiring, the electricity around the taser weapon. Get that all done. And then, yeah, I just got to start basing them. I'm going to hopefully have these all done by tomorrow. And then start the next two. I had 6 models left, including these, which are these 3 Dragoons, 2 Tech Priest Dominuses that I'm doing in a Metallica color scheme. I've started painting them. I'm just not very far with them. Only a couple colors in, so not a whole lot of paint yet. But I'm just going to change brushes here and go to a little smaller brush because I'm a little more detailed now. I got to paint the pants, but I'm pretty much just cutting in the other colors. As you can see, there's red and gold already painted. I'm going to make sure that this is in focus here because I think it is, but just in case if it isn't. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to cut in the pants. And then go from there. Yeah. Oh man, what else is new? There was unfortunately a tragic, crazy shooting in Nova Scotia this week. This one guy dressed as a police officer and then went door to door basically killing people. And in Canada, we've had some mass shootings before, but nothing. This is the biggest mass shooting in Canadian history. It's like 20 people are already dead, including the gunman. It's very tragic. crazy. Nova Scotia, nothing ever happens in Nova Scotia. So it's beyond tragic, beyond tragic. I miss sports as well. I'm just going to change topics because I don't want to talk about shooting the whole time. That's not a fun painting. Obviously, my heart goes out to all the people, all the victims and their families. One police officer is dead, and it's just crazy. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy world. Yeah. Oh man. There we go. So this guy is basically done. There we go. With the black areas. And now we're going to rinse and repeat. Let's keep going to the next ones. Yeah. It's just crazy. Crazy times. Not much is new for me. I'm still working. I work, as I mentioned last video, in an essential service. So I still go to work. And my company has taken several precautions recently to help prevent the spread at work, or not, to prevent us from getting sick. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Basically, we will. When you work an essential job, you go to work. Keep working. Keep providing the service, helping the customers you'd help, and hope that you don't get sick. I'm guessing a lot of you out there in internet land are essential employees too. And you know what I'm feeling. You know it. And I respect that. Yeah. It would be fun to just stay at home and paint, of course. But if I have to work, I have to work. If you told me at the beginning of this year that there'd be a pandemic this year, I would not have believed you. I missed a spot, much like Adam would. Let me go here. I just realized a spot that I didn't paint on him. On his helmet. A little wiring on the helmet. But these Dragoons have been a lot of fun. I've worked on them for about the last about a week. Since my last, I finished the stalkers, the infiltrators in my last video, and so since then, I'm basically working with these guys. Taking a little time. I've I painted the legs separately from the bodies because it just was a lot easier to get access to the parts. As you can see, clean them up, paint them. But they're really cool models, and I can't wait to try them out. As I said, I am definitely going to buy those new Fast Attack choices when they come out, but they may not be out for a little while, at least until this whole thing's behind us or GW returns to normal, but I think it's going to be a little while. And so GW's been doing their really cool announcement sessions on weekends, the preview sessions, and some of the models coming out really cool. I love that Nemesaurus Azaris model that was released, that was shown last weekend. You can go check it out on Warhammer Community, and that was really cool. I don't know if I'll pick it up in the near future, but eventually for my Necron army, maybe when I'm done painting all of these other guys. I'm going to be busy for a while with painting these models. Not this particular model. This one I'll be done in the next year, in a little bit. and not with AdMech, but I will return, as I mentioned multiple times. I'm going to return to AdMech when the new fast attack guys come out. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be that black. Whatever. I'll fix it later. But when the new fast attacks come out, I'm going to pick up probably a couple boxes of each one. Probably. Maybe. Yeah. I think the horse guys first. I am making a mess. But the horse guys first. Oh, the jump back guys are pretty cool too. Maybe both of them. I have not spent a lot of money during this, these last little while. And frankly, I'm not getting any of the vacations that I've paid for. So if I want to buy a few models, I've been really good this year and lately. And that would be the last of my AdMech buying for a very long time, because I don't need any more AdMech after that. I just think they're really cool models. I might pick up the drill one day. That'd be cool. Okay. This one is done on the wires and the suit. Oh, actually, the back one as well. Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably start. It depends on timing, I guess. But the odds are I'm going to finish with these guys by the end of May. Start the next army. And then take a breather from the next army for a couple weeks probably after that, when the new AdMech fast attack come out. Yeah. And then go back to the next army. We'll see. Small commercial. Yeah. Because I would really prefer just to get AdMech done in one fell swoop, but I know that maybe originally they were supposed to be released by now, probably. But I do wonder, how long is the Earth going to be standing still for? And I'm okay with it in the meantime. Because I know that it's for the greater good. It is. It's my opinion about it, but I believe that. You could differ. But I don't know. I don't know how long the Earth is going to stand still for. And I'm curious. I would really like... a lot of people would like to know. But we'll see. At the end of this year, maybe, months from now when I'm done my models, we can look back and talk about it. And know that it's behind us. Maybe not. Who knows how long this is going to be lasting for. I would assume that this quarantine stuff isn't going to be as long, isn't going to be that much longer. But I'm guessing probably another, almost a month, probably at least. Ontario has, or at least for Ontarians, Ontario has a state of emergency until, currently I think until mid-May. Yeah, I think it's until mid-May, May 14th or something like that. Yeah. We'll see.
I'm anxious for warmer weather. Canada's actually, it's been brutal, even for Canada standards. We got snow again today, not a lot, but it snowed. It's snowing right now. It's actually accumulating a little bit, like an inch. And it's really not cool. We're a week into week and a half, and we're in May. It's crazy. It is crazy, my friends. Summer is on its way eventually. You know, another month and a half, and it should be like spring shorts weather for in where I live. It's probably spring shorts weather where people live as well right now. But man, it has been cold, 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 cold. Look at that. Cool. Another one done. Next one. Oh, I need some more gray liner. Support my palette. But look at this. As I said, I'm really happy with the way these 3 Dragoons are coming along. They're definitely tournament worthy at the moment, but I'm going to finish them up. A few more colors, you know, a few more colors, and kind of just call it at that point. They're definitely, maybe I'll do one edge highlight with a brighter color, and just to make the reds really pop. But yeah, I'm happy with them overall. They've been really fun model, and as I said, time to get them done. Get her done. Yeah, how are your quarantines going out there in internet land? Are you getting as much painting done as you wanted? I hope so. I hope so. I really do. I hope that you're seizing this moment. You know, I'm trying to stay positive, and at least right now, not to jinx or anything, I'm not sick, knock on wood, and I can just take advantage of these moments of opportunity, I guess, because I really can't be doing much more right now. My girlfriend and I are going to work a little bit on our house over this period as well. Maybe get some painting done around the house. And yeah, we'll see. It's good. Did I get that spot? I did. I don't remember painting that spot. Good. I really still a little sad that I missed. I couldn't. Obviously, Adepticon didn't happen. It would have been so much fun. I'm craving a vacation. I really am. I haven't gotten one in a while, to be honest. And I'm still working. I still work 40 hours a week. As I said, essential employee like many of you are. And I just put my hand on wet paint. Broke the cardinal rule. But yeah, I really want a vacation. But I'm not getting one for a while. So I gotta stop thinking about it. I was supposed to go, my girlfriend and I had this kind of romantic vacation. Originally we were supposed to be going in May. But that is, of course, fallen through. Because right now we can't leave the country. You know? And so, yeah, we're just gonna, I'm not gonna take my vacation because there's no point wasting my vacation days. And we're going to just play it by ear. But yeah, I'm not going to take my vacation days for a while. Let's go with that. These guys, the AdMax are really cool. Such a cool looking army. As I said, I've gotten to see I've played against them a bunch of times against my friend Dave. But this is one of the armies I've had these models for such a long time, and I've been intentionally, whenever I win a prize at a tournament, I've been taking the AdMech ones, for example. And
yeah, it's been a lot of fun. This army did not cost me a lot. I built it for a few $100, I'm guessing. About a few thousand points, maybe 2,800 points, I'm guessing, roughly. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm definitely going to be playing in a tournament once. I just hope I'm available to, obviously, but if I can play in a tournament, I'm going to. I'm wanting to play these AdMech guys for a while. And once they're painted up, nothing's stopping me. My dog's barking. So. I'm guessing he wants to go to bed. The thing is about painting AdMech is the parts, the little parts. This is one of the most fragile built armies I've ever built. A lot of wires that are very fragile. And yeah, it's been a testament of my patience with glue, but that's okay. As I said, I'm really excited. The next army is going to take me a while. There's a lot of models. I have like 100 models, I think, in my next batch, my next challenge. So it's going to take a little while, but I'm going to be painting them using contrast. So we'll see. Maybe it's just going to be a lot of time assembling and getting ready and basing and whatever. That's all good. All right, get the smaller brush out. After this is going to be blues, and then maybe a little bit of cleanup. What are we, 25 minutes in? Excellent. So, it's going to be a good amount of work today. It's going to be good. I can't wait. I just can't wait. You know, by the time I see my friends Stu and Dave again, I haven't seen Stu since I started painting Imperial Knights. And I haven't seen Dave in a few months either, because Dave and I did have a couple scheduled games, and then it's been canceled after canceled, just for a variety of reasons. Nothing significant, like nothing too crazy. Just one of us is ill or stuff comes up, which happens in life. But by the time I see them, I'm going to have this army painted. And by the time I see them, I'll be well into my next army. So, that's cool. Look at that. Yeah. I can't wait to have my armies painted. It's going to be such a cool... Did it again. Whatever. This one spot I keep painting and I'm not supposed to. It's the opposite of missing a spot. Adam. But I can't wait. It's been such a fun journey. And I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It really is there, because I will have, I'm painting Gene Steele Cult next. And then I have probably about 10 or 12 Grey Knight models left to paint. And I figure that's a very fitting army to finish at. It was the starting army of 8th edition. And it's been by far the weakest army of 8th edition until recently. So, you know what? I'm going to go there next. I'm going to go there next. And so after Gene Steele Cult finish up, that'll be the army I finish up. And then I'm going to buy random models. Look at that. That one's done. Oh, sorry, the back part. And then I'm going to start buying just random models. Flesh out my armies a little bit. If I see a model that comes out and I really want to play with it, I'm going to buy it and paint it up. And I'm not going to buy another model until that model is painted. I'm not going to let this... I know these all sound like pipe dreams. Jay says, what every gamer is thinking, that will never accomplish. But it can happen, and I'm going to do it.
Especially if I'm only buying like a single box at a time. If I buy a starter box or a big thing, then I have to paint all of them, right? It makes sense. Okay, so now I'm going to paint blues and then go back to whites, a little bit of silver to clean up. Let's do it. So now I'm going to take some, what's it called? Calidor Sky. And let's start painting some blues. This is good. Yeah, and as I said, I'm going to have this done. And then I'm going to just relax a little bit. I'm going to keep painting, obviously. I love painting. But it's going to be pretty relaxing when I just want to buy a model, paint a model, buy another model, paint another model, you know. It's I haven't had this process, you know. I've been buying way too many models for years, or I bought for too many years. I bought too many models, and then all of a sudden I stopped because I realized, you know what, I really gotta start painting. I've bought the occasional one since because I want to flesh out these armies as I paint them, but nothing significant. And now once this is all put behind me, and I have a bunch of painted models, then and only then can I go back to buying more models. Or maybe I'll just play a lot. That's another option. Just enter a bunch of tournaments, have some fun, maybe learn ETC or ITC, whatever it's called, something TC. Yeah, ITC. I think ETC is European. Yeah. My brushes. I'm going to buy some new brushes this year. I've had these brushes for a couple years now, about 2.5 years. They're starting to really split. And I have been using my brush preserver and cleaner on them, but it's you know what? I've painted hundreds and hundreds of hours on these things. They weren't very expensive brushes. I've definitely gotten well over my money's worth on them, so I'm not too upset. I ordered some new ones on Amazon, same ones, just new ones, and but they're not going to come for a while because Amazon is prioritizing more important shipments, which makes sense. Yeah. So right now I'm just painting all the smooth wiring blue. I figured it'd be a nice contrast to the reds. Yeah. And but this is pretty much my last big color, and then I'll just clean up a few areas. And well, sorry, the blues are my last color. I'm gonna highlight up a couple colors of blue. What are you guys missing out there, and girls missing out there in internet land? I'm missing sports. I'm missing baseball. Missing, I don't know. Feels weird. When you go out in public, it just feels weird.
Yeah. I'm missing the feeling of going out. Of course, right now, it's winter weather in Canada where I live. So, yay. It doesn't pressure me too much. It's not like it's a beautiful day that I'm just like, oh, spring weather, let's go outside. I want to go work on my motorcycle or, you know. Yeah, no, not that like that at all. But it'll come eventually. The weather's got to change. It's got to get nice again. I've had my winter tires on for 6.5 months now. It's crazy. And I don't have them on just because because COVID related. I change them myself. Just the temperatures have not warranted it yet. No, temperatures have not warranted it at all. Wow, so a lot of more blue than I actually thought. When I'm kind of painting as I'm going here, and just thinking, oh wow, that should be blue, and then this should be blue, and this should be blue, and realized after I just put in the paint, wow, the amount of paint I put down will only be like one model's worth of paint. No, I gotta. I don't know. This is definitely gonna be. Tournament. Worthy model. I think this is a tabletop painted model. As you can see, the colors are. There's still plenty of colors. Definitely more than 3 color minimum. And if I was playing against this on the tabletop, I'd be like, okay, this is a reasonable standard for a model. Look at that. The first blue is done. Look at that. So, and then it's just going to be a bunch of highlights after that. Well, not a bunch, but going lighter and lighter. But I'm already out of blue paint, so I got to put more in my palette. Because, yeah, I really underestimated the amount of blue on this model. But hey, we're 37 minutes in. You know, I'll paint for another 25 minutes on film, and then call it a night of painting. Render this video, then probably come back. Keep going. As I said, I would love to have these 3 painted by tomorrow, because then that would leave me about 8 days to paint the remaining 3 models. And I've started the 2. I've actually started the 2 Tech Priest Dominuses, and I'm pretty far along into my Belisarius Call model. I just really wanted to save him for last, because he would be I just thought it was very, fitting. So there's a good chance that if I can get these done by, today's Tuesday, so Wednesday or Thursday, I think another week, and I should be able to have the other few done. And then if as I said, once I get these done, it's time for some Genestealer Cult. I don't have a lot of, I don't have a themed list or anything at the moment. I just kind of have a little bit of everything. I definitely need to pick up some more of the Genestealer Cult's characters. They have a lot of cool HQs that have some fun powers. I have a couple of them so far. And again, I've not spent a lot of money on them, but it's one of the armies that I've wanted to paint for a long, long time. Maybe do some hive mind armies, some combinations of Tyranids and Gene Stealer Cult, Powers of the Hive Mind. Yeah, we'll see. But again, I already have tons of Tyranids, so it shouldn't be too hard to get a tournament list for that one either. I'll probably play AdMech next tournament I play, unless it's a long time away. I might be, stupidly excited about another army. But I would really like to get some games in with these guys. I have, once these are done, I have a brigade's worth of AdMech. I can do a brigade and a battalion combined. So. But who knows how long it'll be till another tournament. I wanted to go to one this month, but that's definitely not happening. Good. Yeah. So I just need to keep this model pretty close to me. For a little wiring, but I really want to play. Yeah. If it's definitely gonna be a little cleanup on this guy, that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, I'm really excited to get this done. And life has been pretty uneventful. I'm guessing like all you out there as well. When you can't do a whole lot, I go to work. I come home, I paint a little bit, I go for a walk around my house. Life isn't too eventful, and that's why I've been really just like, okay, well, you know what? If my girlfriend and I can't do a whole lot right now, I might as well paint, right? Because if I paint right now, I think that was the name of my last week's video, might as well paint. Because might as well get some stuff done, right? Let's get these models painted, and that way when life goes back to normal, whenever that will be, however that long will take, I can dedicate a little more time of my life to having some adventures with my girlfriend. Sounds like a good plan. I think so. I can play in some tournaments. I can travel a little bit. It's going to be a good time. Cool. Another one down. Let's clean up my brush for a sec. Look at this. But who knew that 2020 was going to end up like this? Right? Who knew? Cool. What else came from the previews? The new Sons of, what are they called? New, like, gigantic giant army for Age of Sigmar. Looks really cool. The models are awesome. I guess they're like the new, they're almost like Imperial Knights kind of thing, right? That's kind of scale. That's really cool. They look awesome. I'm guessing they're not going to be the most competitive if you only bring them, but they look fun. Just big hulking brutes. Yeah, they look a lot of fun. Really cool model look. Really awesome looking models too. Yeah. And of course, as the new Zezaris model looks really cool. Bunch of new stuff. That's really cool. I like these preview weekends things. Would have been cool to see it in person, of course, at Adepticon. But that's okay. Like I said, right now I'm not spending much money. I've been really saving. I've cut down. I'm not eating fast food in well over a month. I'm practically a health nut. Kidding. But I just haven't eaten much fast food. Eating at home a lot, obviously. I'm just not adding to another level of, a variable to possibly prevent the spread. Yeah, so not eating fast food. So that's been good. What else? Watching some TV. I've watched The Tiger King, for those who are wondering. I've already seen The Tiger King and The Tiger King and I post. I saw The Mandalorian. I watched The Mandalorian recently. Awesome show too. Definitely an awesome show. I'm excited for season 2. What else? Yeah, just watching stuff. I usually at this point would be really into sports, because the NHL playoffs would be under full swing. The NBA playoffs would be watching. I keep up with the NBA playoffs. I don't watch them too much. The NHL playoffs though would be in full swing right now. Baseball would have started. So, for my birthday gift, my girlfriend bought me some Jays tickets, Blue Jays, right? So baseball. I don't know if that'll happen. We'll see. Yeah. So we're watching a lot of sports right now, but ain't happening. I wonder, this will be a weird year. there'd be a bunch of asterisks everywhere, you know? We'll see. Good. Look at that. Another one done. Good. Now I just need to do some lighter blues. We're 49 minutes in. So I'll probably finish with the blues. I got the blues. I got the blues. Because I'm painting blue. But I still love the robots. That's still my favorite part of my AdMech army. The robots and the Doom Crawlers, the heavy support in general. Of course, there's only two choices, robots and Doom Crawlers. But still. Yeah. It's just going to be such a fun army to play. I'm just going to do a quick overbrush to really bring out the cables. And yeah, there we go. This is just one of those armies that I've been, as I said, I've had in my workshop for years, unpainted, and there we go. I love. Yeah, AdMech is such a cool army looking. I love the look of them. Such a cool looking army. Really cool. I've really enjoyed painting them. And I really should stop just collecting horde armies though, because it's just so much. But so many models. That doesn't look good. Good. Yeah. I do find the time's flying by and I don't have much to say because not much is going on. I wonder if 8th edition is going to be delayed or 9th edition. 9th edition is going to be delayed as a result of all this stuff. I don't know. Probably. I was expecting it to come out in a month or two. Maybe 3 months, probably June or July, like it normally does. We'll see. I don't honestly think that 8th edition is going to be that different from 9th edition is going to be that different from 8th edition. I think it's just going to be a bit of an upgrade. GW has been tweaking the rules as they've been going for the last few years, right? And so I don't think that they're all of a sudden going to make a gigantic jump. Maybe a specific rule, but they've been tweaking the rules as they've been going and perfecting them. So it just wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, so there's a little bit of cleanup on this model.
but they're going to look awesome. Yeah, I'm going to call it soon because I'm painting for an hour already. See, that's what I love with these paint with J's. I sit down and I ramble, and then an hour flies by and you go, oh, wow, you know?
And if I go and edit this video, come back down, I can probably put a dent in these models. I'll probably base them or glue the sand on tonight, because if I get the basing just dried, I can work on the basing tomorrow. It takes a little bit of time for the glue to dry, obviously, so it's nice to get it all done at night. It's usually what I've always finished up my painting sessions with either basing or a shade, something that takes a little while to dry. And that way, as I said, when I start it the next day, I have something good to go, right, that I can just keep going with. Yeah. I'm not studying for any more certification right now, so that's been nice. I gotta renew my license plate. That's the one thing I didn't do. Good. All right, so I'll add a little more white to this mix. Do one last quick edge highlight. And then, my friends, we're calling it a night. I got the black areas done. I've got the majority. I have a slight clog in my eyedropper. Let's just unclog that. There we go. So a little bit of ghost white into this mix. Blend it up. Let's finish this step. And then I think the night is done, which is good. But as you can see, I am pretty close to being done on these three, to the point where I'm very confident that I could get them done tomorrow. Especially if I can come back a little later tonight and just get the basing, the sand alone. The sand alone would just, getting that done tonight will just be huge. Tomorrow is the 22nd. And if I can get them done by the 22nd, that would leave me 8 or 9 days to keep with my challenge. Start the or continue the two Tech Priest Dominuses. Get them all nice and hunky dory. This brush is splitting, and that's really brutal. Let me switch brushes. And get the two, as I said, Tech Priest Dominuses. Once they're done, I could probably get my last model, which will be, as I said, at the end it was just fitting Belisarius Call. If I can get him done with probably a couple hours. So probably one night, Belisarius Call will be done. And then days upon days of assembling models for the Genestealer cult.
It's going. I'm excited. I want to put. The only thing is, I might run out of contrast paints, so I better order some contrast paints. Look at that. Cool. All right, so there they are. We're at 59 minutes and 20 seconds of painting. So here they are at the end. They are almost done. I'm gonna clean up the blues, a couple more clean up colors, as I said, just fine tune the details, put the base on, but they are looking really good. I'm definitely in the home stretch, and I will finish these over the next day. So let's end here. All right, so that concludes another Painting with Jay. Once again, as you can see, I am well on my way. I should be finishing those Dragoons within the next day or so, which is fantastic. I want to get them done and just off my tabletop onto the, off my workshop onto the tabletop and keep painting. After that, it's 2 Tech Breeze Dominuses and Belisarius Call. Can I do that in the last remaining 8 days of the month? We'll try. And if I don't get it done, I don't get it done. The Belisarius Call is almost done. I just need to fine tune, touch up some details on him. The Tech Breeze Dominuses are not. And so they're going to be a bit of a challenge, but yeah, I'm going to keep painting them, keep working hard on them, and you're going to see that over the next week or so. That'll be my next Painting with Jay. So stay tuned for more Painting with Jays. As always, this video is brought to you by my Patreon campaign. Link in the description below if you want to help support my videos. It's because of my Patreoners that I can keep making these videos. And definitely stay tuned for more Painting with Jays. I hope you're getting so much done in quarantine land, internet land. And until next time, this is Jason. Happy painting with me.